State Highway Patrol is cracking down on drunk driving enforcement in counties near you. Good evening, I'm Ethan Nillers.
And I'm Brianna Stubler. The goal is to boost trooper presence and get impaired drivers off the roads. KOMU 8's Sarah Trott is at Faroe Field where the Mizzou South Carolina game is happening now. Here's what's happening right now. Hurricane Irma is heading towards Florida's Keys through this evening and into tomorrow morning. The Category 3 hurricane is lashing out with 125-mile-an-hour winds. As of this afternoon, Irma was still hanging out around Cuba, but it's working its way up towards Florida's southwest coast and should hit by tomorrow morning. Officials are expecting as much as 20 inches of rain and suggesting residents evacuate as quickly as possible or find shelter. MU is offering help to faculty and students who may be affected by Hurricane Irma. Counseling, legal, and financial services are available to those who need it. Those in need of temporary housing are able to stay in residence halls, and MU is also offering housing to people affected by Harvey. As Irma races towards Florida, Missouri Task Force 1 is deploying additional members. You're looking at a Facebook post from the Boone County Fire Protection District. A total of 6 members are now part of the FEMA Incident Support Team on the ground. 1 task force member is going to Puerto Rico, 1 to the U.S. Virgin Islands, and 4 will head to St. Augustine, Florida. Missouri Task Force 1 says it has 80 more members ready if they're called into action. Police in Jefferson City are searching for a man who robbed a Verizon store last night. This is a surveillance camera photo of the suspect. He's described as being a black male, 6 foot 2 inches, and he appears to have on fake hair. The suspect had a semi-automatic handgun with him when he robbed the store. He reportedly left in a gray Dodge Caravan. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Jefferson City Police Department. Ancient mummies got up to date this week in Kansas City. St. Luke Hospital put 2 centuries-old mummies through CT scans, but the results will not be available for a few weeks. The mummies are part of an exhibit at Union Station. It'll stay nice tonight with a little extra cloud cover. Let's check in with Sydney to catch up on the evening forecast.
That's right, guys. We'll hold on to a little bit of cloud cover tonight. But
thanks, Sydney. It was a nice day outside today, and some mid-Missouri residents spent the day at Cooper's Landing, celebrating all things local food, art, and music. Today marks the 12th year the Missouri River Cultural Conservancy has held their annual Eco Art Festival. Vendors and musicians drew a crowd this afternoon to raise money and awareness.
Provides an opportunity that they would not otherwise have. So I see a lot more local singers, songwriters coming out and actually performing original music. And you can see by what we got going on here that the quality of it is excellent.
Cooper says that for such a small area, Mid-Missouri has a huge amount of talent. And the goal of the festival is to showcase that talent, from musicians to artists to local food. Others today had goals as well. Groups like the Missouri River Relief use the festival to promote a clean environment and educate the community. Cooper says he's seen success in the past few years and hopes to continue. The amount is increasing, and we have great hopes for the future.
There has been a lot of pollen in the air.
There hasn't. It feels like it coats everything, especially cars. One MU organization was cleaning that pollen off for a good cause.
Temperatures in the 70s and 80s, you're really in luck for the next few days.
Looks beautiful.
I know. It's definitely time to get outside and kind of enjoy that, last bit of warm weather before we start to get, into fall, and winter will be here before you know it.
Is fall coming?
Maybe.
Doesn't seem like it yet.
This week looks really comfortable. So 70s and 80s, right around average for this time of year. So definitely something to look forward to.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Cindy. Well, believe it or not, football season is officially here.
And basketball season is just a couple months away. How the men and women's teams took the court a little differently today. Mizzou basketball players normally shoot hoops inside Mizzou Arena, but today their court was at Douglas Park. Both the men's and women's teams were at the park to host their second annual free clinic today. Participants had the chance to do drills, ask questions, and get autographs from the players. The Mizzou women's basketball recruiting director says the event is about giving back to a community that constantly supports both teams.
Great way to say thank you to the community, and not only, for those that support, in our case, men's and women's basketball, but for those individuals that support other sports as well and support other activities that go on here at the University of Missouri.
Cox says he hopes the participants left with better skills and a renewed passion for basketball. Mizzou faces South Carolina in the first SEC game of the season tonight.
Find out what the Tigers need to do to come away with the victory. That's coming up in sports.
Who doesn't love video of animals surfing? Take a look at this cat and dog as they ride the waves. This is the only portable canine surf machine in the world. The mobile surf tank holds about 5,000 gallons of water. Looks like all the animals who rode the waves had fun. Now here's a look at what's coming up tonight on KOMU 8 News at 10. Irma is a Category 3 hurricane right now, but she's supposed to strengthen as she hits Florida's southern coast.
Where Irma is hitting this evening and what to expect from the storm here in Missouri. Join us for KOMU 8 News at 10, but for now, here's Sydney with the weather.
All right, guys, here's one last check at your current temperatures right now.
Looks great. Seems like, we aren't affected by Irma at all.
No, but we'll continue watching that. I'll continue to have details at 9 and 10 as it